Dr. Bloch, I have to tell you that in preparation for this program today, I actually had an opportunity last night to ask a group of people I was with who actually knew what the Kegel muscle was, and I was surprised how many people didn't. Most of my women did. One of the men did. Do you find that surprising? I found that surprising.
No, women of childbirthing age or who've had children will know about it. Other women won't.
And why is that? Because our gynecologists will usually tell us about...
You have had 2 children.
I've had 2 children.
Did your gynecologist tell you about the Kegel muscles and the Kegel exercises?
The only thing I remember, it's been 20 years since I had birthed my children, but the conversation I do remember is that she said you needed to strengthen that Kegel muscle.
Did he or she tell you how?
She did not mention how. There was never any conversation about... I thought, well, I know that has something to do with my area where I had children, but I had no idea what that meant.
See, most doctors will give minor instruction on it. And I say minor because they eliminate that Dr. Kegel himself recommended that for long-lasting results, you need to use a restrictive device. And the restrictive device that he recommended was a finger. And that's too personal in our society. That's too intimate.
That's why your doctor's not saying, look, I want you to use your finger. Then,
well, this is the major love muscle of the body. And unless you're using a device that's going to strengthen it, your love life's going to be shot as well as your ability to hold your own urine.
Not good, which is one of the things I wanted to talk about is when that muscle deteriorates from childbirth, from growing older, the different...
Episiotomies, a whole series of things that cause the bladder to drop into the birthing canal, the uterus to drop, even the rectum to drop into the birthing canal, causing... There are 27 feminine disorders that are alleviated or eliminated by strengthening the PC muscle.
What a simple concept. Strengthen your PC muscle.
That's it.
It's preventative medicine.
And not only is it preventative, but this is easy to use. The Kegelcisor, stored at room temperature, 70 degrees in most homes, enters the body at 98 degrees. Kegelcisor automatically constricts the proper muscle. Guess where it's gone? You're doing the exercise, following the directions. You have results in 12 weeks. The Kegelcisor has given you healing.
So, Dr. Bloch, why is my gynecologist not telling me about the Kegelcisor? Does she just not know about it? Does she feel, because she's a medical doctor, that this has nothing to do with her area?
2 reasons. One is it's very easy for he or she to give you drugs. They can do Datril, they can do Visicare, and my belief is that they don't work as effectively as the Kegelcisor, and they have side effects. The Kegelcisor has side effects, which are, a better quality of sexual life with your partner.
And we haven't even talked about that, the benefits of that. And I really want to get down to the medical industry being more aware of that, because I think if women, especially, not that men should not know about it, it's in their best interest as well.
Absolutely.
We're more knowledgeable and comfortable. The other part is maybe women are not bringing it up to their doctors.
For years, this is called the silent disease because women didn't want to admit that they were wetting themselves. Right. Yet this has been going on ever since we got into episiotomies and C-sections where we did cutting and weren't able to repair completely the muscles that were damaged. And as a result, we're coming up with women who are urinary incontinent and urinary stress incontinent. The Kegelcisor can alleviate and totally eliminate that problem for most women.
How long would that take?
12 weeks. You're not happy with it?
12 weeks. 12 weeks to stop wetting your pants.
If either of these products do not satisfy your need for healing in a 12-week period of time, I want you to send it back. I will give you your full purchase price back. That's how confident we are in this product. And this product's been on the market since 1984. We've sold it in Sharper Image Catalog, Lifestyle's Fascination, As We Change, Dr. Leonard, Mom's Surgical Supply, and many other well-known catalogs. And it's now time for the general public to know that this is politically correct. It's okay for this product to be on the market. It's FDA approved. It's
FDA approved. And there's nothing wrong with, speaking up, identifying the fact that through childbirth, or probably a lot of other reasons, that muscle's not as strong as it is. We have no issue with saying, you need to work on, your quads because to strengthen your back or whatever the muscle is in your body. There's no reason why we shouldn't. That's a muscle. Develop that muscle to help with the medical conditions of incontinence. And as you were mentioning earlier, and I don't mean to roll over you, but the sexual benefits as well.
Absolutely. And this muscle can lose its elasticity just from being overweight, and then you could get the medical problems. So you need to exercise this muscle. Mm-hmm. I brought this just to show us an example. The healthy PC muscle looks like a smiley face. Mm-hmm. When the muscle starts to deteriorate from overweight, childbirthing, C-section, episiotomy, all the body organs that it supports drop into it. So the bladder drops in, the uterus drops in, the rectum drops in, and there's no support, and you come up with all kinds of diseases and mm-hmm. discomfort. Mm-hmm. Plus your sex life is pretty bad.
Right.
And you need to have that smiley face in order to be healthy in your body. This is the major muscle for pelvic health, and it's the major love muscle in the body.
People may hear that and not really understand what that means.
There are no internal muscles in the vagina. The only muscle is at the opening to the vagina, and that's the PC muscle. Mm-hmm. By the way, we call it the PC muscle. It's actually the pubococcygeus muscle.
Oh, don't ask me to say that.
You can say it. It goes from the pubic bone.
I can say PC muscle.
Okay. It goes from the pubic bone to the coccyx bone in men and women and supports the whole urinary area. Mm-hmm. So it's vital.
In both men and women.
Exactly. And it's more vital in women because of the birthing canal.
Right.
So why the doctors don't recommend it? It's just easier to distribute drugs and whatever that entails for them. And they don't have the education to properly tell women how to do Kegling exercise completely with a restrictive device so that it's a long-lasting health exercise and contributes to their sexual being.
Would you encourage women who may be watching this program and they learn about this, take it to their doctors and say, make an inquiry?
I would say absolutely yes, and I can pretty much tell you what their doctor's going to say right now.
I want to hear what they're going to say.
Their doctors say, oh, that's quackery. That doesn't mean anything. Doctors today, allopathic physicians, are not open to preventative or alternative cures. And yet in the last few years, there are more people going to alternative therapies than there are going to traditional doctors.
So it's moving that way.
Yes, you'll find more people relying on herbs and vitamins and minerals and exercise and mm-hmm. acupuncture and acupressure and things of that nature. And this is probably in the nexus of all that and has been for 25 years.
So, Dr. Bloch, let's just sort of recap what we've already gone over.
Okay.
We've discussed the importance of the Kegel muscle, keeping it healthy, doing that with the Kegelcisor,
yes.
having resistance to it. Now, is this the only product of its type?
It's the only one that works this effectively, yes.
And that's because of the resistance?
Not only the resistance, but the temperature, the mm-hmm. fact that it's made out of surgical stainless steel and is bacteria-free, makes it unique in its class.
Got it. Okay. We're going to take a little break. We're going to come back to that.
Okay,
and discuss this more. And this is a great opportunity for you to go on Dr. Bloch's website, check out the information that's there, or call the 800 number and speak to somebody directly and order. We'll be right back.
You can stop the embarrassment of urinary incontinence and the necessity of wearing adult diapers and pads with a Kegelcisor. Dr. Stuart Bloch's Kegelcisor is an FDA-approved muscle-strengthening device guaranteed to eliminate or reduce incontinence in just 12 weeks or your money back. Stop urinary incontinence, avoid embarrassment, and even improve your sex life. To purchase the Kegelcisor, please call the number on your screen, or for more information, go to Dr. Bloch's website at www.kegelcisor.com.